everybody, it is day 69. It's about 7:45. I am packed and ready to go on my backpacking trip. Some folks will be showing up soon to get ready to get out of here. I've got a really awesome looking breakfast. Check out how awesome my breakfast looks. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about eating that. So I've shared with you that I'm experiencing depression right now. It hurts. I think maybe tomorrow I'll talk a little bit about how it feels. But of course I won't be able to post it till Sunday. But I think what's interesting is people don't necessarily understand mania, and so it just seems like being really up and really happy, but most people have been sad or felt depressed, and yet, and I talked a little bit about this, the more clinical aspect of depression is different, and I think depression is a lot scarier than mania for people who, especially for people who don't experience it in a clinical sense. And so it's interesting for me because as an introvert, when I'm not feeling well, I take time to process through it on my own. I generally withdraw a little bit or a lot, depending on how I'm feeling. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But when I do reach out, sometimes it can be almost more isolating than withdrawing because it makes people uncomfortable when I talk about it. And because I'm a person who loves the people around me, I don't like making people feel uncomfortable in that way. But simultaneously, when I need someone, I'm going to share it. And I don't need people to fix me or give me like a atta girl or a buck up or whatever. What I need is acknowledgement when I share that. And I am speaking for myself. I do not know what other people's experiences are. But it can be hard. And, do I tell someone? Because I don't want to scare them. I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. But I need to talk. I need to process. I need to have my feelings acknowledged. Because it helps me to feel better and it helps me to feel safer, emotionally safer. And so I share, and, if you're ever wondering, at least for me, and I imagine for other people too, what do I do when someone tells me that, to say thank you for sharing with me. I know that couldn't have been easy. Is there anything I can do, and are you safe? And, those are 3 things that you can say or ask that would acknowledge the experience, and provide space for that person to feel cared for as well as to say what they need. And sometimes for me, all I want to do is just have someone acknowledge it because it hurts. And I want people to know I'm hurting because, it makes everything harder. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. I'm looking forward to being out. I'm looking forward to sitting in the sun and reading in my hammock and looking at beauty and climbing mountains. And I think that's going to be really good for me. And yeah, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will talk to you all with a couple of videos out of the backcountry on Sunday.